Hello everyone, the other day I was talking about Late Registration, my number one favorite album of all time, but then I thought, that was pretty fun, and since I'm just gushing about albums I really fuck with, let me talk about my second favorite album of all time, and that is YesLawd by nxwrries, which is the duo, the R&B artist, producer combo of Knowledge and Anderson Paak. And just before this video gets any longer, just know this is an Anderson Paak stand account. Like in my eyes, I know this not might be factually true, but in my eyes, this man can do no wrong. Like he just don't miss. Like I don't know. I don't have a CD for this one, but I do have the vinyl. You know, with the inside being pretty cool with these shots of Knowledge and Innocent Pack. What do you call it? But yeah, I love this album, man. Like, uh, this is what really like put me on Innocent Pack and Knowledge too. Well, I guess technically I'd heard Mama before, and I didn't know at the time. I didn't know this till like looking like a year ago until that he actually that the beat for that song came from him. So, but yeah, so it was really but this wasn't my first exposure to Anderson Paak. The first exposure to Anderson Paak, which led me to listening to this, was his dang feature in on Divine Feminine by Mac Miller. So I mean, and then after that, I listened to Malibu, I listened to Venice, and I was like, okay, this guy's pretty groovy. I fuck with this. And then like this, one one I'm not gonna lie. One of the reasons I ended up listening to this album so much was because a girl I was talking to at the time, who I was really into, even though things didn't work out, which also led me to listen to this album a whole bunch. But we were talking about music, and I told her I liked Anderson Paak, and she was just like, "Oh," she was like, "You should listen to YesLawd, YesLawd, YesLawd." My voice, I can't hit those high notes like he does, but you know what I'm going for. But he said you should listen to it, and so I did, and I was just like, I don't know, man, like there's like ever like a R&B, neo soul, hip hop, like smooth. I don't know, man. Like this album, this like I tell people a lot, but like I don't know, this album like the R&B neo kind of like and like this album is like music that I would like think of and I wish existed in my head before. When I listen to other songs, like, oh man, like if you took like this or had like that kind of sound or something like that, like that would be like perfect. And like this album was like this, like from everything about this album, I just really love from, excuse me, shit, like from the intro, wherever, even the intro, the outro, all the little skits, it's just Anderson Paak's like songs so like the production so like nostalgic and kind of like vintage and sample heavy and just very like feel good, like something you just like roll into with your girl or something, but also it's like it sounds so pretty, but and Anderson Paak sings so like smooth and chilled and like that nice raspy Esta's voice, but yet like, bro, this shit's like it's beautiful, but it's nasty at the same time. Like I don't know, man. Like some of my favorites, like one of my favorite songs ever. Like what more can I say? Like what more can I say? Like he's just like basically just, bro, like this nigga's like just singing so beautifully, but he's really just talking. The whole song is just about him talking about how basically about him, like him being tempted to cheat on his girl, and how like whenever he's like uh uh and then basically saying like he's about it. If she's the girl he's gonna thinking cheating on with is about it too, and not to test him. Like, bro, what? But it just sounds so beautiful, and it sounds just so good. And I mean, you can't even really hold that, because I mean, if you go back and listen, like me and Mrs. Jones, like that whole song is about this nigga meeting up with someone's wife, every day at a coffee shop. Like, bro, what? Hey man, like you don't have to be a good person to make good music. But I mean, like, the it's just like all the songs transition very well into each other. Like, uh, what do you call it? Oh yeah, and then like even like the little interludes and skits, like I said, the intro, where he's I don't know where this is where like it's sampled from, but like where he's just like, you feel that fear shaking your motherfucking boots. That's me, nigga. Like sometimes like I'll just be at work, like just standing around just like repeating that to myself, like if you got me fucked up, like I be shaking your motherfucking boots. That's me, nigga. Like bro, what do you call it? Or the can't stop little interlude, which actually has like which has that snippet from Rick and Morty. And this is before like Rick and Morty even like really blew up like how it is now. Like, and I just remember like hearing that and just think like, bro, what the fuck is that Rick and Morty? And just like being so random, but it sounds so good, like, or just like fits the vibe of the album. The whole ass niggas song, like very hilarious, just like, and honest, cause it's like, bro, like you whole ass niggas, like it just makes you think like whole ass niggas, like y'all really do need to like have hands prayed upon you. Like why y'all like this? Like fuck y'all. Like Scared Money. I remember I have a really good. I remember like just like bro, this is just like such an anthem. Like don't what it's just basically talking about like not wasting your time, like being about your money. Like bro, I remember. So it was like final season one time, and I'd been just pulling all nighters after the night, super tired, sleep deprived, and like I overslept for my final. So I'm like to school. I'm running to class late, and so like, and this is like in the summer too, so it's hot as shit, or humid and hot, because it's Texas, and like, so and I'm running late to class. I had to park far because all the parking spots are filled up. So I get on my skateboard. I really don't want to be late to this final. So I'm like skating and like I'm kick pushing my ass off, like trying to get to class, and like I'm like just sweating like profusely all over, and like cause I sweat a lot, but I have very open pores, but and like the whole time while I'm like doing this, like feeling like I'm like in a mood. I'm listening to the song in my headphones. It feels like I'm in like in a montage for like a movie, like some fucking college stoner movie or something, like where it's the big test at the end of the movie, and I'm running late, and if I'm like a minute late, then I'll fail the class and not get to go on some like dream vacation or some shit or whatever. But whatever, I was looking forward to that summer vacation. But yeah, I was tired. I was like breathing hard, sweating, and so whenever I pull up the class, like technically like 3 minutes late, I'm like fuck, man, like worried and stressing, and then like I just like get to my class. I would get into the building, and I just see like everyone lined up outside the room, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then I like the girl I sat next to, I go up to her, and I'm just like, hey, why is everyone standing outside? She's like, oh, the professor's not here, and like, bro, here I am just drenched in sweat, like standing here in the middle, like middle of the building, like an asshole, holding my skateboard, just thinking like, well, shit, I didn't even need to fucking do all that. So I was pretty salty, and I'm not gonna lie, the professor got he got a negative review in his little teacher feedback survey for the end of the semester. But what do you call it? Like Sway, like probably like the most the lead. I think it was one of like the lead single, and like one of the probably most popular song off this album. And like just like smooth. I don't know, like, which also helped me realize that like if Anderson .Paak wanted to, he could probably rap. He could probably be a rapper too. But like I don't know, the man's just a jack of all trades. Where there's like from singing like these like ballady kind of songs, like side piece, to these like spoken word rapping, flowy songs like Sway, just or like fuck. I don't know. He could just do like everything, man. And the music videos for this album were dope too. Like you have the link up one, which has like an Eric Andre, which is just basically has Anderson Paak and Knowledge like jamming out in a convenience store. And like with the cameo from like Eric Andre and Earl, that was really dope. The Scared Money Suede one was really cool too. Anderson Paak's fashion sense was kind of like all over the place now. Then, well, I guess it's still a little bit like all over the place, but like it was like more all over the place. Like this dude was wearing like fuck, what do you call it? Like those like Pharrell kind of hats, and like slacks and like Nike Cortezes. And I'm not gonna lie, that was like probably like 33.3% of the reason why I wanted to get some Nike Cortezes, but that's another story. But I don't know, like this album is just beautiful. Even like the Jody, like the song, just singing about like a song, just singing about a girl that likes friends, but if she was about it, she could get it. Like, I mean, we all some friends like that, but it's like that you just love and care for as friends. But you know, like it's just like, I mean, if you if you about it, like, no, I'm just no, I'm not kidding. But I mean, obviously, okay, I'm gonna stop myself, anyways. And then like the outro, like the fuck you. I don't know if it's them. I don't know who is talking on it with their like voice pitched up, but them just talking about like fuck you. I hope I'm gonna piss all your. I hope someone pisses on your house and that piss is highly flammable and it burns down somewhere. Like the first time I heard that, like I was like dying, and just because I really wasn't expecting that for that from like this album. I don't know. I just I don't know, man. Like this album, I could probably just like put it on anytime. Like I used to fall asleep to it for like every night for like probably like half of like 2016. I listened to like almost every day. Like this album is just like peak Anderson Paak. It's what got me into Knowledge. Is one of my favorite producers now. Like go listen to 1988, HUD Dreams. Fuck. The the other one he I think is like 10,000 something 10,000 degrees. I don't know, something like that. But I don't know, man. Like they just you could just tell like their chemistry is just like unmatched, and like I mean they're supposed to be working on YesLawd too, and like I mean when I heard about that, like obviously I was more than erect. So I mean I'm just anxiously but patiently waiting for that. Mm. Like Cutlass is just like a nice like cruising down the street at night, or like a hot walk song. Khadijah's like another one like with that kind of like that cruising like I don't want to say like southern, but like I don't know. It has like a it kind of has like a different like not like love songy kind of R&B vibe, but still like fits the album really well. Um, and then like even like and then like later I think maybe like 2018 they released the remixes of this, which is just remixes like of like probably like six of the songs. I think it's just like Wings, Cutlass, Scared Money, Link Up. I forget the rest, but and then like there's like one new song I think, and like all the I'm not gonna lie, I was a little underwhelmed by it just because like I was like, bro, like no, like they're remixing it. Like how could this get any better? But like the Wings remix, I will stand by that one. That one is definitely, but I think is better than the original. But I still like I listen to the original more than I listen to the remix, just because I listen to the original album more than the remix album or EP. I guess would be more appropriate for it. But yeah, I fucking love the song. Go listen to Knowledge. Go listen to Anderson Paak. two of my favorite artists. Like I fuck with these guys the hard way. I fuck with this album the hard way. I could just ramble and gush about this album and not really like be cohesive about it like I am now all day. But I'm not. I have class in like 30 minutes, so yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't learn my lesson from showing up late to that final, huh? But no, I'm just kidding. It's online class, you know. Fuck this 2020 pandemic and COVID and our government who does not care about people and how we could have prevented all this and we could have stopped all this shit so much sooner, but we didn't, so we're here. But that's another story. I hope you should go listen to this album immediately. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. It's so close to my heart. I obviously have a personal bias and memories and nostalgia to it. I listen to it all the time, still on the daily. Like, just beautiful music. Go listen to it. Go pull it up on Spotify, roll a blunt, joint, cigarette, like vape, like whatever you do, pour a glass of wine, or listen to it sober if you're straight edge. Like, we respect that over here. Just do whatever you want, except crack and meth. I mean, not to shame people who do that, but like, no, this is I'm all for like recreational drug use, but like this is a little much for me, man. But anyways, y'all just have a good one, man.